Have you noticed your wallet getting a little lighter lately? Or maybe you've just stopped carrying one at all. Well, you are definitely not alone. We are smack in the middle of a massive global shift away from cash and cards. So, let's dig into this digital revolution and figure out what's really going on behind the scenes.
Okay, let's start with a big number, 70%.
So what is that? Well, that's the percentage of people in some countries who have completely, totally stopped carrying a physical wallet. Think about that. 7 out of 10 people have ditched leather for pixels. This isn't just some passing trend, it's a huge change in how we think about and use money.
Which, of course, leads to the big question. What actually killed the wallet? And maybe, more importantly, what is taking its place? This is the mystery we're going to unravel today. It's a story about tech, about money, and about two very different ideas for the future of your finances.
To get to the bottom of this, we need to explore two totally different models that have popped up around the world. Each one is fighting to be the new place you keep your money. First up, we've got what's called the Super App. This is the dominant model over in the Asia-Pacific region. And trust me, its goal is so much bigger than just letting you buy a coffee.
You know, when you look at apps like Alipay or WeChat Pay, they're not really digital wallets. They're more like a remote control for your entire life. You can chat with your friends, sure, but you can also order dinner, call a taxi, book a flight, pay your bills, manage your investments, and even apply for a loan, all from inside one single app. The payment part? That's just the glue holding this whole universe together.
Now let's switch gears and look at the second model. This one's probably going to look a lot more familiar to folks in the West. We'll call it the payment app, and its goal is much more focused.
And this slide is where you can really see the difference. On one side, the super apps are literally trying to be the operating system for your life. On the other side, apps like Apple Pay or Venmo have a way simpler mission. Just replace your plastic cards and make it easy to pay your friends back for pizza. They're not trying to do everything, they're trying to do one thing perfectly.
So we've got these two very different approaches, right? One wants to be your whole world, the other just wants to be your wallet. But here's the aha moment. Under the hood, despite all their differences, they are both powered by the exact same, nearly invisible economic engine.
And it's called the merchant discount rate, or MDR for short. What is it? It's a tiny fee that a business pays to the banks and the payment companies every single time you tap your phone or scan a code to pay. So while it feels free to you, the merchant is the one picking up the tab.
Let me break it down. Let's say you're buying $100 worth of groceries. You tap your phone, payment goes through instantly, awesome. But the grocery store, they don't get the full $100. They might only get, say, $98. That missing $2, that's the MDR, and it gets split between the banks and whatever digital wallet company you just used.
And that right there is the core of the whole business model. That little fee might look like a tiny slice of the pie on its own, but when you multiply that tiny slice by billions of transactions happening every single day all over the world, well, it turns into a massive multi-billion-dollar river of cash.
But here's the thing. Making money from those little fees, that's just the start. That hidden engine is just getting warmed up. The deeper truth is that the real goal here is something way bigger.
There's a quote that just nails it. The transaction is just the beginning. The real product is you. The actual payment is just the foot in the door. What these companies are really after is the data that comes with it. That data makes you the most valuable asset.
So what's the end game? It's using all that payment data, what you buy, where you buy it, when you buy it, to build this incredibly detailed picture of your financial life, and that picture is worth a fortune because it lets them sell you other, much more profitable financial services.
I mean, think about it. They see you're making rent payments every month, so boom, they offer you a mortgage. They see you're buying a bunch of baby supplies, and suddenly you're getting ads for life insurance. They see a small business owner processing tons of payments and offer them a loan to expand. They become the perfect financial matchmaker, and of course, they get a nice cut every time they set you up.
All right, so let's pull all of this together. What does this all mean for that thing in your pocket? Well, it means your wallet has been completely and totally reimagined. So the next time you use an app on your phone to pay for something, just remember, it is so much more than a simple, convenient tool. It's not just a digital version of your cash or your credit cards.
No, what it's become is a really sophisticated platform that's designed to be the main gateway to your entire financial world. We're talking loans, insurance, investments, you name it. It's the new front door to the bank, and the companies that own that front door have an unbelievable amount of power.
And that leads us to the final and most important question. As this technology makes that old leather wallet pretty much a museum piece,
We have to ask ourselves, who do we actually trust with the keys to our entire financial life? It's a choice that's going to define our relationship with money for a long, long time to come.